Hey, welcome to episode 4 of The Shift. My name is Florence Achama Ukpabi. Okay, so this week I posted a question in my Facebook community, She Flourishes, and that question is, what if you could handle it? And really that question, I'll say that again, what if you could handle it? So really that question is about those nagging what if questions that we have, that make us feel anxious, afraid or worried. What if my situation never changes? What if I'm stuck where I am? What if, whatever it is. And so the question is, whatever it is that you are worried about, whatever it is that you feel you can't handle if it was to happen, what if, in fact, you could handle it? What if you could handle the fact that your situation didn't change the way that you wanted it to, in exactly the way and time you wanted it to? We worry because we feel that we won't be able to handle it if we don't get what we think that we need in order to live life the way that we want to live life. But even if the worst case scenario happened, you would still be able to handle it. That's the truth. The issue is not whether you would be able to handle it, but whether you want to handle it. That is the key thing. If you don't want to be in that situation, then you will feel as if you can't handle it. And you will worry about it because you are trying, in a sense, to preserve yourself from this thing happening. So sometimes it's not even enough to say to ourselves, what if I could handle it? Because actually you might deep down inside know that you could handle that situation if it came. But the real pressing issue is whether you want to handle it, whether you even want to go there, and dealing with the emotions that surround that as something that could happen in your reality. How does that make you feel? In order for you to be able to move forward, let go of that worry, let go of that fear, dread, anxiety, you have to deal with those emotions that arise up for you. Deal with what comes up for you when you think about that being in your life. When you think about, actually, I don't want to go through this. I refuse to go through this. Going through this would be scary for me. Going through this would be torturous for me. So it's about reaching that place where you can look those feelings in the eye, not try to kind of deny them and belittle them or stomp them down, because those feelings are real and they're powerful and they're making you feel the way that you do. So the first thing is to address those feelings around that possibility becoming a reality. Next, once you've addressed those feelings, you then have to distance yourself from those feelings. You have to distance yourself from them so that they no longer have power or control over you. Once you're able to distance yourself from the feeling, then you will notice that the fear, the anxiety, the worry that surrounds that feeling doesn't have so much power and control over you. So when you say to yourself, what if XYZ was to happen? I know I would be able to handle it, and that's it. You're not saying that it wouldn't be difficult for you. That's not what you're saying at all. But what you're saying is, I know that I would be able to handle it. It may even be unpleasant for me, but I'm powerful. I can do this. And we're moving into a different place. We're moving into a different place of letting go and trusting. And it's in that shifting into that letting go and trusting that the real power to live is really made manifest in your life. So I would love to hear from you. How does it sound? How does that sound for you? What comes up for you when I say these words? I would love to hear from you. Okay, take care.